Good morning. I'm just about to go and teach a PT. I'll have Brendan again at Bangtan Muay Thai and MMA. I gained some weight myself. I did the Ahmad diet for like 6 weeks. I intended to do 4 weeks, but I was like really enjoying the results. So I did 6 weeks. And then I came off it and just gained weight. I lost a little bit of discipline. And you know, I train and train and train, but nothing can really, you can't beat a bad diet, you know. And unfortunately, they sell really great food by the place where I work, so that's an issue for me. I snack when I get bored, so yeah, I'm finding my discipline again now. I mean, something that people don't talk about too much is the body dysmorphia that comes with coming from a fighting background and stuff, so maybe I'll talk about that a little bit more. But yeah, I'm just going to drive over to Bangtan Muay Thai and MMA now to go and teach Brendan. The good thing with training with Brendan is that I can join him the sessions too. He likes to have do these partner workouts, or we run together or something, and yeah, he gets motivated by it, and yeah, it's fun for me, and it counts as a workout for myself too. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes, but I'll come back on when I get to the gym and show you around a little bit. And someone asked me what bike I drive. This is a Kawasaki Z300. It's not super powerful, but it's definitely fast enough to be scary, especially on these roads. It's on my second bike. Before this I had a Honda Gram, which is just a small 125. This is like a full-size bike, but you know, the engine's not the biggest. But yeah, this is a lot easier to drive than the Grom was. Yeah, and like I said, it's fast enough to be scary, but it's you know, it's a fun drive, and I would like to upgrade later on. I like the Kawasaki Vulcan, so maybe I'll go for something like that. But yeah, I like this bike, and yeah, it was the right price too. Anyway, I'll see you at the gym. Okay, so I just arrived. I'll turn it around. There's Bangtan. This is the reception area. Just through there's the Muay Thai area. There's the MMA area. There's quite a lot of parking too, as you can see, but this gets full. This is the MMA area just here. Obviously it's early, so it's not super busy yet. But there's a few guys in for Muay Thai just here, doing their own thing. Oh, here's Brendan. Yeah, I'm just about to train him, so he's making a mistake by starting before me. There's a little cafe, so that's it. They have the fights on and stuff in here as well, so like when the UFC's on, that'll be on there. Or if there's any like Muay Thai events that they have some of their sponsored fighters in. But this is the fighters area, Muay Thai. Come on, Brendan. Fruity body mushrooms. Here he is. Yeah, Brendan owns Fruiting Body Mushrooms, which is they sell like lion's mane and cordyceps, like a load of different ones, all for like gut health and yeah, anything you need. But yeah, I've been using them for a while, and like, you know, I like the nootropics especially. With the lion's mane in particular, I found that if I have that, my memory's much better. You know, I think probably had a few too many fights, but yeah, that definitely helps. So the workout today, I haven't told Brendan yet, but we're going to be doing 10 flat bench press, 10 pull-ups, and then 12 calories on the assault bike. But we're going to go, so like I go, you go. Like I particularly don't want to be jacked. I don't want to carry more muscle than I need to. Brendan, he'll just do anything. But yeah, so like I'll maintain muscle just by doing this, but I'm not really going to gain it because yeah, I'm not going to be going heavy enough, and I'm doing a lot of cardio all at the same time. So yeah, it will stimulate the muscle enough to maintain it, but not grow. So I like these workouts, but it's going to ruin Brendan's morning for sure. Okay, so we're set up now. Brendan's talking to a funeral planner just there. So yeah, There's the assault bike, so 12 calories here. You're gonna use dumbbell bench. Both me and Brendan are both dealing with shoulder injuries. And then Brendan will be doing banded pull-ups, so he'll step up on here and then put this around his knee. I'll see if it minds me taking a video of him doing it just so you can see. So yeah, it's 10 bench press, 10 pull-ups, and then 12 calories on here. The aim is to do 10 rounds, which is plenty, you know, it's a lot of calories. So yeah, let's see how we go. My last set. So yeah, me and Brendan split the calories, so 12 calories each for 10 rounds is 120 each, and that brings us up to 240. Still a bit extra, so rock and roll, man. Class is just starting here, and we've got fitness class. And one more tie over here, and it's still a little bit too early for morning BJJ, but yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm back home. That was the workout with Brendan. That was pretty tough, man. It's one of those ones that creeps up on you. We used 25 kilo dumbbells. Brendan did banded pull-ups, so he just puts the, you know, the big thick elastic bands around the bar themselves, and then puts that around his knees, and then pulls himself up like that. But he's getting there. We've been training together now for about, wow, must be about a month, and he's lost quite a lot of weight. But he's not very disciplined with his diet, and he likes a beer or two. So for all exercises, you know, it's beneficial in all ways, not just, you know, in all ways of your health. It's not the most effective way of losing fat. You can get someone that barely works out but is really lean just because they eat well. So yeah, you can't really out-train a bad diet, or it's very difficult to anyway. And even if you can, like even if you could, you know, eat a lot of the crap and then burn all those calories, it's like then you're leaving yourself prone to like getting sick because you're gonna be so depleted. So yeah, like it'd be really difficult. So yeah, I mean that's where like steroids would come into conversation, because they just allow you to recover. So pretty much everybody is overtrained, so that they use steroids to then recover. But that's a whole different conversation. Now I'm gonna do because that workout was 520 calories for me by my watch. So now I'm gonna do a run, and I've still got a few hours before I need to go to work, so I can do a long one. So in Thailand, you can get these. It's a drink that you'll see like carts just on the side of the road selling, like it looks like bags of leaves, but they make a tea. It's like a tea from these leaves called kratom or kratom if you're American, and it does a lot of things. I'm not entirely sure about the whole like because it's not an opiate, but it behaves like one or something like that. So it can be addictive. So I don't use it. I only use it very sparingly. The problem is that I have like pain. Like I have quite a lot of tendonitis in my ankles in particular, and I've got this shoulder injury which still plays me up from time to time. And what kratom does is it behaves almost like an opiate in that it can mask pain or hide pain. So I wouldn't use it all the time because doing these things can make injuries worse. But it helps in the heat. It can take you can train in the heat without feeling so hot. In fact, the first time I ever used it, I went running it in here, like at Phuket, and I'd ran for maybe 40 minutes before I'd even started to sweat. So, I don't know if I'd recommend it to people, but it does have benefits. And look, I'm sore, so today I'm going to use a bit of kratom. And I'll show you my pre-workout stack anyway. So this is cordyceps mushrooms. This is from Brendan's company actually, Fruiting Body. They do like a whole range of different mushrooms for different things, like lion's mane for your mental clarity. There's another one just for gut health. There's another one there's so many. Turkey's tail, something like that. But yeah, all different ones. So I'm going to take 2 of these, which brings me to, per serving, 1,000 milligrams of cordyceps. Apparently they were found in the Himalayas, and the local people were eating them for endurance because the air is so thin. It can, I don't know, open things up so you can breathe better, I guess. So 2 cordyceps with some kratom. So this bottle will last me 2 or 3 days, or 2 or 3 times that I'm going to drink, So I had some last night before Muay Thai, and then I have some today before this run. So 2 cordyceps. This tastes foul, by the way. And this is Applied Nutrition's All Black Everything. This one is squashes flavor. I'll actually get the top for you to see. So I had half a scoop before my session with Brendan, and I'm gonna have half a scoop now, just because I'm a caffeine fiend. I make no secret of the fact that I've got a problem with caffeine. Probably massively overdose myself every day, but it's something that I can work on and something that I intend to work on. My friend comes back. Oh, this is the tub, by the way. All Black Everything and squashes flavour. It's like in the UK we have drumsticks. It's like a little lollipop. I know Australians call lollies. Australians call all candy lollies. I think that's right. But yeah, we call lollies like the thing on a sweet on a stick. It's a lollipop. But yeah, these are very nice and it tastes exactly like a drumstick. So it's good. So yeah, because this tastes so bad, what I do is I'll drink it and then chase it with my pre-workout. So yeah, you'll find that when you do buy this kratom in Thailand, that they'll ask you if you want pasong, which means mixed, and they mix it with cough syrup, which is, I wouldn't recommend it. It can take the edge off the taste of this, but yeah, cough syrup. I'm not sure what the active. It could probably codeine is the one that's in there. So I wouldn't recommend taking anything that you don't have to. I think just kratom by itself is fine. And it's quite funny how it works. You can be energized from it if you drink a certain amount, and then if you drink more than that, it can make you feel real sleepy. So it's a very interesting thing, but it is illegal in most countries. So obviously don't take it. The interesting thing for me is that people can apparently withdraw from opiate addictions by using kratom. So if someone's gone through cold turkey from heroin or something like that, they can take kratom. I don't know the facts, but this is something that there's some of the literature that I read on it. So yeah, it's I don't know, it's interesting, and it'd like ruin big pharma if people could just drink leaves and get off whatever it is, the Subutex and whatever else the heroin replacements are. So yeah, bottoms up, and I'll see you on my run. Okay, so I'm like 1k from my house now, and yeah, there's definitely worse places to be running. This is just like hope this is still smooth. I've got Rocksteady on. This is a DJI Action 5 Pro camera that I'm using. Been pretty impressed with it. So, but yeah, running in Thailand is it's a lot different to like going out running in the UK. Like the Thai people just love to see people like working out, and they're all very supportive. In a little restaurant just here. And yeah, obviously the weather's more consistently nice. I think you get like 2 weeks of summer in the UK these days. But yeah, just as I come running down here, you can see, come through a rubber plantation. It's nice, but yeah, when you come running out here, you'll see Thai people just smiling at you, waving at you, like you know, they're very encouraging. It's funny, throughout my whole fighting career, I didn't really ever run, and then I retired from fighting, and that was when I realised how important strength and conditioning is. And if you have cardio, you know, that's it. Like, yeah, if you're fit and you got a big engine, like, you know, that can beat power too. You know, you fight someone that's super explosive, but they're knackered after 1 or 2 rounds. The fight's yours, man. So what I've tried to do is build up like a big engine, and like the training that I've been doing with Seng, especially at Supergirl Jarunsak gym. We've been doing longer rounds, so a Muay Thai round's about 3 minutes. Sometimes I'll cut it short, actually, in the stadiums if it's a boring round. But yeah, 3-minute rounds. And when Seng holds pads for me, he does like 4 or 5 minute rounds on the pads. So it's really strange that when I was fighting, if I did like MMA sparring instead for a little bit. I never fought MMA, but I used to spar a little bit, because the MMA guys all spar hard, man. Like, so there's a benefit to it as well. But after 3 minutes, without even knowing, I'll be like looking for the clock, like, oh man, where am I? So getting used to doing 4 or 5 minute rounds really does help with the, you know, with your cardio, but also you get the confidence, like, okay, I can push hard in these rounds. So yeah, it's worth doing, but running definitely helps. I'll show you some cows. Yeah, in this rubber plantation. So, there you go. Yeah. So yeah, pretty cool, man. Yeah. And so something that you'll notice straight away when you come to Phuket is the amount of building work going on. And this is just down a back road, so you know, it's not even getting a huge amount of traffic, but yeah, there's so much building work going on all over the island, and you know, it's a shame, really. I know it's like hypocritical because I live here and stuff, but you know, you can't blame people for wanting to move here. You know, weather's great, and you know, it's a beautiful place to be. The downside is that it's bringing in a lot of the wrong kind of people. You know, not like me, but like, you know, the state of the UK, Europe, the US, Russia. You can't blame people for wanting to leave and come out here. The thing is, it's only a small island, and yeah, it's not. It's like they're building all these hotels and apartments and stuff, and houses, everything, but unfortunately the roads aren't big enough to handle the amount of traffic that's coming. So I mean, it is causing huge traffic jams, and like a journey before that would take 5-10 minutes is taking you at least double. And man, and sometimes it's way worse than that. And the other thing is
it's causing some resentment towards foreigners from Thai people, and I can't blame them. You know, a lot of foreigners are coming over and they're not abiding by like local, you know, just their manners. You know, Thai people are very polite, they're very kind. Obviously you get bad eggs in everyone, but in general, like, they'll never steal from you, or, you know, like my motorbike outside my house, I just got the key in, ready to be stolen. My car door's not locked. I even leave my front door open at home for my dogs so they can, you know, don't have to spend all day in the driveway. And buddy cat. There's something about the Thai people, like, really supportive. But yeah, you're hearing about stuff happening. There's like even gun crime, theft, and all that kind of stuff. It's all going on. Buddy cap. Hello cap, buddy cap. Some workers doing the building. Yeah, so it's a shame. And of course, like, you know, it doesn't take long for someone like, you know, these poor locals, you know, they get robbed by a foreigner. Falang is what they call, like, foreigners. So yeah, they get ripped off or they get abused, like, do stupid stuff, and you know, of course, they deal with that a few times a day, and they just hate them all, and you really can't blame them. Like, they're just simple things like people driving around or going into stores without a t-shirt on. You know, I personally don't care, but you know, it's not something that Thai people do, and you know, people spitting on the floor and all, just those kinds of things. It doesn't take a lot to just be polite. So yeah, unfortunately there is that. But just as high season's coming to its end now, like, a lot of people go home, and you know, it gets better in low season. For me anyway, I prefer it. Even if it rains here and there, I think I'd prefer to be somewhere a little bit quieter, you know. But yeah, that's just my rant about foreigners being rude out here. It's a shame, but yeah, it's still a beautiful place. I mean, look at the green. Yeah. Okay, so that was my run. Just getting back now. So, like I said, I like to try and burn 1,000 calories active a day, at least. Most days it's always, you know, pretty much over that, like 1,500 or so. But yeah, I've burned just over 500 calories this morning during my session with Brendan, and I've just burnt another, 625, and that was a 7k run. Like, I know that this watch isn't going to be 100% accurate, but yeah, it's at least a good gauge. So yeah, you know, it just helps me to stay motivated, really. But I have worn this one with the chest strap as well. I've lost my chest strap, but it was pretty much, you know, it was okay. It wasn't too far off the chest strap, which are the most accurate ones. So yeah, that was that. I just, yeah, now I'm gonna chill out for a little bit, go to work, and then I'm gonna do a Bang Tao. One of the great things about being at Bang Tao Gym is the variation of classes that they have. You can pretty much just come in and, you know, do a bit of BJJ, do some Muay Thai, kickboxing, yeah, yoga. But this session that I'm gonna do is a mobility session. So it's with a coach named Anwar. He's awesome. Like, he's like pretty much the only guy that's been able to get my shoulder to move properly. And yeah, his classes, they use like almost like a foam roller, different stretching methods, different exercises, and they work. So today I'm going to do that. I won't have time to do Muay Thai today. Yeah, I can't keep running out of work to do different classes, but I'll do the mobility class, and then I think this evening I'll either run again or do a strength and conditioning session, depending on what that class is. Different days I'll try and miss. I don't really want to gain weight, so like other than just doing some light weights and mixing that with cardio, I don't really do any like bodybuilding style stuff. It's just not my interest. Although there are great benefits, it doesn't mean that doing a few weight sessions is going to make you big or make me too heavy. It's just spending energy on something that I'm not really into. Like a big reason for me to keep training the way that I do now is for my mental health. So I try and do something that I enjoy, but it's still a challenge. So running I find great. It's like a meditation for me. I mean, today you saw I didn't even wear earphones. I really enjoy that. Muay Thai I'll just always love. It's all about just making my head good, really. Because sometimes, we all know our minds aren't our friends. So if we can at least control the physical stuff that we do, the mental side can follow as well. So that's a big reason for me starting up my YouTube again, actually, is that I've studied a lot of psychology, I've been through a lot of things myself, and it's a great way for me to be able to be in a position where I can speak to people, maybe help them through something, or vice versa. I'll be doing a course later this year using EFTs and TFTs and stuff for therapy for other people, which is something that I'm really excited about, which will, again, later on in the year, I have something like huge that I'm working on that I'm hoping that everyone's going to want to be a part of. I don't want to say what it is just yet. I'm just trying to find the right place, the right people, and it'll be awesome anyway. So I'm just going to take these for a quick walk. This one's Ernie, this one's Stephen. Looking happy as always. So I'm going to take those for a walk and then shower, get ready for work, and I'll see you there. Okay, well, I'm at work and it's time for me to go straight back out to make it in time for the mobility class with Anwar. I was going to take the camera in with me, but given that it's a stretching class and there'll be women in there wearing leggings and hot pants and sports bras and that kind of thing, I don't think it'd be appropriate. If I had a missus, I wouldn't appreciate some guy in there at the back with a camera. So I'm gonna try. Well, it's always nice to be respectful, right? So not to make anyone feel uncomfortable. So I've done this class before, but it's been a while. So I'm gonna go and do it, and then it'll be fresh in my mind, and I'll be able to tell you all about it when I get back. Okay, so I just came out of the class, but I've just came here to pick up some lunch. This is one of my favourite places, and it's right by my work. So they sell all their own fresh food. This is a menu. It's like pretty healthy stuff. They do their own cold pressed juices, desserts, sauce. So it's all fresh ingredients. It's called Fruit Bowl. So it's about 5 minutes away from Bang Thai Gym. It's pretty much right next to my work. So nice. Okay, so the mobility class. We started off with some like soft tissue release, using like medicine balls to lie on, like kind of using them like a foam roller. And then Anwar's got a really good understanding of how the body moves and how things are all connected. So we were doing like crazy stuff, like kneeling on our hands and stuff. Is obviously uncomfortable, but then you move in a different way, and you it feels like what you're doing won't be affecting. Like it was a shoulder day, so you're kind of kneeling on your hands and doing all this different kind of stuff. But then you spend a few minutes doing that, and then you move your shoulder, and it feels way looser. You're like, oh wow. So it's just a different way of getting mobility into like your problem areas. And each day is a different body part. So today was shoulders, tomorrow might be hips, and it just goes like that. But those classes are well worth doing, especially with like, most people like me that, like train and don't spend any time doing their like yoga and recovery and stuff. So it's definitely good for that. So if you do go to Bangtao Gym, I would definitely recommend like checking that class out because yeah, it can make the difference and you know save yourself a few injuries and yeah, God knows what else. So yeah, it's good. Came in my friend's place now. Here's Pete from Bangtao. Look at him.
Hello, people.
Yeah, and yeah, this is a protein ice cream place and coffee. And they do these healthy desserts too. I'm not sure if we've been honest about the calories because fuck it tastes good. Right, Pete?
I'll try it.
Bells at Bangtao too, so you should go see him. So I've got this, it's a protein chocolate chip cookie. I hate this, man. It's nice, Pete.
You don't eat, yeah.
I do. It's not nice.
Your phone is listening.
It's mom.
Oh. Hey, Mom.
This place is a problem, Peter. BJJ friends. Oh, I've got cauliflower here now.
How'd you get all those tattoos?
I'm scared. Oh, that hurt, yeah. It all hurts.
What was the worst? What was the most painful place?
Probably my elbow. I got,
I bitched out a little bit there too. I was like,
fuck it. It hurt that much. I was just furious.
Don't bitch out now.
No, I won't.
Hey, Pete. Just watching and enjoying. If you keep it,
You got a
so
big
dangerous.
fucking needle. Yo, that's really big. You sure?
Yeah.
You know that ear makes you official dangerous, and you want to take that away from you?
Dude, you got a big needle.
Yeah, man. Because I'm fucking savage, that's why.
No, you don't want to have a big hole in your ear. You just want like a nice one. Don't make that noise, please.
Oh, there's more than I thought.
Yeah, I got a little pocket.
Oh, that hurts, man.
Yeah, you be okay. Pretty good.
Yay!
That's not bad.
There's some of me. You can clone me now.
Hey, I don't want to touch. Hey, why the fuck did you get such a big needle? Hold on. Well, now you gotta clean that up.
Don't you want to clone me?
There,
Okay, my ear's back to normal
We
now.
have enough of you. Come on, it's dripping.
Okay, right. Thanks, guys.
Get out of the pizza shop.
Okay, I need to go and clean this, but okay. I know I wasn't very dramatic, but that fucking hurt. I don't even know how I got that cauliflower here. I don't even do BJJ or wrestling. I think I was just clinching and crashed heads or something. But yeah, that hurt. Oh well. The day continues of adventure. I'm going to go back home, and I've just got to get some stuff for a customer, and then I'll be back here. So, not the most exciting day, but there's still shit going on. Hey, well, I hope you can see me. It's what time? 9 p.m. now. So yeah, after I got my cauliflower ear drained by Alex, I went back to work, and then instead of going to the strength and conditioning class, I ended up just doing another run. So I've run like 15k today. Yeah, so I like that. Yeah, it's like 27,000 steps. So yeah, I try not to let myself get out of, burning calories. So if I didn't do it then, I'd have to be doing it now. So I have kind of try and stick to the things that I say to myself. So tomorrow, I think me and Brendan are going to go for a run in the morning, and then in the afternoon I'm going to do Muay Thai again at Supergirl Jerusa. So I really enjoy the training there. So yeah, tonight I'm all done. I'm just cooking some beef that I showed you the other day. Well, I'm dieting, and I'm pretty much always dieting, but I'm being more strict. I really don't mind eating the same thing every day. I know that for some people that's a problem, but yeah, I'm pretty good with that. Yeah, I can. It's just making the adjustment in your head from, changing food for pleasure to food for fuel. If I get hungry after I've eaten that half a kilo of beef, I'll have a protein shake, and I'm well into my hundreds of grams of protein by then for the day. So yeah,
it's pretty much me done for the night. So yeah, I'll check in again tomorrow. But yeah, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment if there's anything that you want to know. And yeah, I appreciate you all for watching. So see you guys.